No, I wanted to be surprised.
How much did you listen?
Oh, just like a little bit. Just that's good enough.
That might be the leaving song, because that one's kind of calm and chill.
This one.
Yeah.
Uh.
Other than that, it doesn't really matter. We can start with mine, though.
Yeah. I mean, I'll start. Do you want to start with the other one? I mean, it is 9.
I think we should start our show. And like,
True.
do you have your quiz that we're gonna do?
Yes, I do. I'll pull it up on here.
Alright, tell me when I'll.
Testing, and we'll be live, right? Hello, one. Hello, all. You are listening to KILT Radio, and this is
Stop Making Sense. I'm eating a Starburst.
How nice. Today is a. I guess we'll start with a song.
No, hold on.
Or should we?
No.
No, we're
You
not.
gotta explain the show first, dude.
Oh, we have to explain the show first. Oh, we have to explain the rules. We have to explain the people what we're doing.
So
On this show called Stop Making Sense, we have to. Do we have to? Fine, I will. No, I think it would be fun because that way it's just.
I just want to tell them something, DD.
Okay, I'm sorry. I should have. Yes, sir.
I just wanted to tell all you hoodlums out there that my phone is dead. So if you try to get into contact with me, you will be unsuccessful.
You'll fucking die.
So, I ask you to please use the Stop Making Sense Discord, or to text or call DT.
Actually, yeah, just use the Discord. I'm using my phone to record this right now, so yeah, Stop Making Sense Discord is the best way to contact us.
And also, you'll know who you are when I say this, if you're listening. The show will end around 9:50. I will be there. They know who I'm talking about.
Sending a message out into the ether. Justin done, everyone.
They know of what
They know what we're talking about. All right. Should we play a song or should we just get right into it?
I think we should get right into it. Then play a song.
We should get right into it. We'll play a song. We'll play a song for you filthy animals. So today,
explain what we're doing, DT. Explain what we're doing.
What we are doing is we are gonna find out if our relationship is even gonna work. You know, we're gonna find out tonight if the show is going to go on, or if the show is gonna end tonight.
I've already signed my alimony, so either way, I'll get money, or we'll.
So we're fine anyway. So tonight, Justin, we will be listening to the 36 questions that lead to love. These are 36 questions engineered by someone. I don't know who.
Daniel Jones. It says.
What was it? Daniel Jones? Was that the guy?
That's what the author is.
Okay, I guess it's him, huh?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me.
I'm just gonna put in the Discord that we're live. Hey.
True. Okay. Oh, I'm listening to it twice. Got it.
Yeah. For all you crazy knuckles out there, we had 2 of it going, so I was making sure we were not overlapping audio.
I don't think we are.
If we are on the Discord, please tell us.
Discord, if our audio is messed up,
also
please tell me.
At everyone that we're
I already added everyone. This show is going to a great start so far.
All right. I say let's get to a decent amount of the questions that can show.
Yes, it shouldn't be. I don't understand.
I say
we're just gonna assume that the audio works. If it doesn't work, then too bad. Discord. Someone says, talk about this. Today's dinner: raw milk left room temperature overnight. Raw meat, unsalted butter left room temperature. Raw chicken with. Oh God, I mean?
I know I didn't support the British.
That's just.
Hold on, go back to that picture.
The picture.
Okay, the milk looks like cum paint.
That just looks like mayonnaise, straight up.
It looks like Bob Ross had those little devils left to her. Who bit the cheese?
You don't bite cheese like that?
No, who bit the cheese and set it on the plate?
I mean, they got hungry. Like, clearly they've been getting into what are these, eggs? What the fuck is this? I can't even tell.
It's butter.
What?
All right, I think we should. We should move to the questions.
Let's just go do a fun. Because here's the thing.
Because I think a visual picture might not always.
Yeah.
I mean, thank you.
I personally think that speaking about visual pictures translates incredibly well. over the radio. I might be biased. We should talk about paintings all day one episode, and we will.
But I think we should talk about the 36 questions.
These are the 36 questions. Allegedly, rumor has it. Ooh. They say in the ether that two people can ask these 36 questions to each other and either fall in love instantly and just get married on the spot, or it's just not meant to be.
So I think we should test this for the radio show.
Exactly.
If we don't pass, then it's over.
Then this is the last episode.
We're not allowed.
We're not allowed back in the room.
We're not allowed to speak to each other.
No. Well,
if it passes, then your roommate's gonna have a hard night.
We'll take it one step at a time.
I'm going to fuck you.
No, thank you. Well,
Number one.
Maybe
Number
we'll see
one.
what the quiz. Who knows? Number 1. Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest? And feel free to answer along on the Discord as well.
Who would you think it would be? What do you think?
I've already asked this question. It depends. If it's anyone alive right now, then Joe Biden. If it's anyone ever, then Jesus Christ. Joe Biden, because he's the president of the United States of America, and I have some things I want to say to motherfucking Joe. I have some words I want to slap into that old man. Okay?
DTE wants to polish his chrome.
I want to tell him to be more liberal instead of being more conservative, because conservatism is a bad ideology.
You heard it here first, folks. DT didn't vote for Joe Biden.
I did vote for Joe Biden, and so that's why he deserves to come to my house, and he owes me a dinner for me to tell about how wrong he is about things.
So we have why for Joe Biden, why for our Lord and Savior.
Because I want to know if he's because we think that he's a real guy that existed. Was he really God? That's the question. I'll be like, hey, Jesus, are you real? Is Christianity real? If Christianity real, I'm fucking dropping out of school.
Christianity is real.
Well, yeah. Well,
if it's true,
yeah. If it is, I'm dropping a line. I'm becoming a priest, right? If it's not, if he's just like a fucking guy, can't even walk on my pool, then like, I don't have a pool. We'll take him out to the lake.
Well,
it's a test.
If I could invite anyone out of the world for dinner, I'm going to have someone who always is there to offer you an egg in these trying times. Mr. Danny DeVito. I would think he would be the perfect... He would eat he's trash, man.
True.
I just eat garbage.
Easy to please.
Easy to please. We could talk about Matilda. I could talk about Matilda all day.
Yeah, man. I guess I didn't think about that because, like,
you said Jesus and Joe Biden, and I'm having Danny DeVito.
Those would be kind of hard people to. I guess I'm more interested in the conversation.
You're having You're having like really deep, like hard conversation, like really intense. Me and Danny DeVito are going to snuggle.
You're gonna have a good time.
We're gonna eat eggs, and we're gonna talk about It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia season 15.
That sounds lovely.
All right.
Question number 2. Would you like to be famous? In what way?
I want to be, if I could be famous, I would want to be, like, either reality show famous or, like, Mr. Rogers famous.
Ooh.
As in, I either want to be loved or fucking despised.
Wow, zero in between, just passionate.
I mean, like, if you're going to give people something to talk about, make sure they're talking about you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You don't want to be a side character where... Like, he was there.
You want to be the star of the show, like the mate. The
I want to be the Pauly D, or I want to be the Bob Ross.
No one wants to be the. We can't even remember who they were because they're on the sidelines. We don't even know these people.
It's like everyone forgets the game.
Oh fuck! I was just lost.
How many people are listening? I want to see how many people I made lose the game.
Oh, yes sir. I'm radio.com. I'm typing in the keyboard. Oh, fuck.
DT, shouldn't you already have the link open?
I had it open, and then I closed it because I thought we were doing the double audio thing. I closed it immediately. 12 poor souls.
Those 12 of you just lost the game.
You just lost the game.
Okay,
back to the second question.
Number 2.
I would like to be famous as, like, a Twitch or YouTube streamer. I'd like to be a famous YouTuber.
So you want to be a tink?
No, I want to be a
Or
YouTuber.
twink, I should say.
No, I want to be a fucking. I already have a YouTube channel.
Pokemon, send me feeds of your
I don't no no. I don't give a, I'm not gonna be a fucking. Well, look.
Let me
No,
see those little
I'm not a
sweet kernels
simp.
of corn, those little sweet toasty
You're.
rosy.
I don't know.
That's what
Look,
DT wants to
that's
be.
you're. No, I want to make videos and people watch them and they'll be like, oh wow, hey, these are fun. I want to make people's days better by making videos that people enjoy.
How much money do you need from your simps to be happy?
Oh, that's the other thing. I get so much fucking money. You can make so much fucking money.
Let me see your feet.
No!
That's really deciding how much these simps you're gonna have.
Motherfucker. I have Crocs. I'm practically... Crocs are like the sluttiest of shoes already. Like, they're already showing, like, they have holes and there's, like, strip teasing.
Slutty for a Presbyterian, maybe.
Wow. Okay.
You heard me, Joey King.
The person here is sitting here with the sandals. Okay.
Right, number 3.
Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you were going to say? Why?
I mean, I think that's natural. Like, when you make, like, if you're the one making the call, you think in your head what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Because you're not just gonna, like, sometimes you call people just to talk, but most of the time, like, if you're calling the doctor, say, hey, there's, like, my back hurts, I'm calling that. That's just a genuine ass question.
Yeah, I would agree. I would genuinely agree with this line of thinking. It's like if before I'm the one instigating the call, I have a reason to make the call. I'm not gonna think over like the exact words I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna know like generally what I'm gonna want to talk about with the person. Right?
Also, how is this quiz being calculated? Like, how will we know after answering these questions?
I think you just know based upon just, like, the answer. It's like you get a general vibe off the other. Because this is for complete strangers.
Because, like, vibes can be different also.
Yeah,
you can have opposites attract, but it's also they don't.
That's true. I guess we'll come to that. Because, like, so far I say we kind of disagreed and then we kind of agree. So it's 2-2-1.
Yeah.
I would score.
Let's see what we got in number 4.
What would constitute a perfect day for you, Justin?
It depends.
Oh.
Because I don't really think there's a perfect day per se, because you're gonna have some. Let me rephrase it. I think there is, but there's gonna be like you'll be tired at one point. But for me, a perfect day would be a day, no classes. So like, for example, like a sunny day, like going out with some friends, maybe playing some volleyball, catching a movie. Really, just like a nice like warm day. Hang out with friends, maybe going for a picnic, just really laid back. But then also a perfect day could be it's rainy, it's snowy, we're stuck inside, but like there's a fire going, there's a good movie on.
Yeah.
Really just, I would say chillaxed and with good company.
That's pretty good. I have a very specific answer. So my perfect day begins with me waking up. It's summer. I'll date this. 2018. I wake up in my favorite room. It's in my grandma's house upstairs, the lakeside room. I go downstairs. I eat breakfast with my grandma, and then I already have my swimming stuff on, and I go out in the jet ski. And the lake water is just clear and pristine. I just ride across the lakes. I just ride across the waves on my jet ski. Have a great fucking time out on the waves, right? And then my friends come over, and then they hop on the jet ski, and we go out in the lake, far in the lake, and then we ride around, and we find islands, and we go to the islands and look around, and like, oh, why are there jeans on this island? Oh, look, there's a can of ravioli. How weird. It's just an adventure. I pick flowers for my grandma from the island. We just have a great time, and I make it home safely without losing the jet ski key. Just have a wonderful dinner. We'll probably rest, probably have a nice meal, maybe play some video games with my friends, and then I don't know, have a nice time in the evening, maybe playing a board game of Monopoly, and maybe grilling up some steaks, and then having late night conversations that last into the wee night hours under the Texas stars. That would be my perfect day.
DT, I don't want to tell you this, buddy, but you sound like Norman Bates. You sound like the skin, like I use this face mask. His letter card is better than mine. Like my perfect day. You sound like you're about to kill 3 people in a triple homicide.
What? Because I want to go jet skiing?
Just the way you described it, like I wake up in the morning.
I was trying to.
I moisturize.
I was trying to put you in my shoes to go the step by step.
The Crocs?
I didn't. Yeah, I was trying to put you in my Crocs, man.
GT.
When did you last sing to yourself, Justin? To someone or someone else?
That's not what the question said.
When did you last sing to yourself? To someone else?
There's not. DT, when did you last sing to yourself? Or to someone else?
Yes, that's what I said!
But the.
Okay.
Okay, the last time I sang to myself was today. I was listening to music in the shower and I kind of just sang along.
Nice.
I sang out loud and with a group of people, so I guess both today.
Mm-hmm. The last time I sang to myself was in here because I was messing with the speaker and I was just going like, I was like, well, oh yeah, I was love of the sun came back again. That's what I was singing to the speaker, and I guess to someone else right now.
And to 17 on the beat.
That's true. Question numero 6. If you were to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you want?
So, wait, live to 90 and then live for another 60 years? Is that what? Wait, you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body. Oh, I lived to 90 in the last 60
The
of
last
those
60 years, you're either mentally at 30 or...
Mind.
I would agree. Now, there could be a caveat here, because if I retain the mind of a 30-year-old, I assume this is saying, like, I have the faculties. I'm at
Like,
my height.
you're not in danger of, like...
Dementia.
Also,
Yeah,
and also just, like, old age, like, tears at your mind.
Yeah, that's true. So I would definitely say that mind is definitely... My grandma is 90 years old, and she's as sharp as a fucking knife, dude. Sharp as a goddamn pin. She was telling me about how she remembered, like, a drink that she had in the 1950s. Like, she told me this whole fucking story about having a grasshopper and how she was embarrassed because that's not the proper, like, beginner drink at a meal or whatever. So, yeah, yeah. I don't know. Was this today? This was today at 6.
I just wanted to see if anything.
No one's posting.
Be active in our Discord, please.
Please, say something in our Discord. So yeah, so we both said mind. Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die?
I mean, I have scoliosis.
Yeah.
Not really.
I would also say not really.
I hope, like, old age.
Yeah. I don't know. I've always had a hunch I would die younger. I don't know. Just been a feeling. Not. I guess
you would be the type to like go out in a blaze of glory. You remember that one guy that stole the airplane, like hijacked the plane, and that was his dream, and he died and crashed it, but everyone's like, we support you.
Dude, that's what I always thought I'd like die at like my senior year of a school shooting. You know.
What the fuck, DT?
Are
you the shooter?
No, it's like protecting people. You know, like a school shooting would happen, I'd lay down my life.
I give this
protecting my friends.
You really are Norman.
No, God, I'm not helping my case. Right. Let's just move on to the next question.
Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common. We have a radio show together.
We both have a radio show. We both live in the same floor together.
We live in the same floor. We're both
males.
Both
males.
How tall are you?
6'1" or 6'2".
We're both over the mandatory height.
What's the mandatory height?
I don't know. Ask Casey.
Oh shit! That's fired at Casey. She can't do anything about it. We're both white males. What color are your eyes?
Our legs both predominantly hairy.
Yeah, that's true. Little hairy, both thick boys. It's two thick boys.
we do be that. We both go to Lyon College.
Look at your eyes. What color are your eyes?
I don't know.
I'm a bit green.
You look like a Titan.
What do you like? What does that mean?
From Attack on Titan, you look.
I don't think that's a nice thing to say.
I never said.
Okay.
Just the way like you were staring at me, and like I watched an episode this afternoon, and you look like you were gonna eat me and turn into the founding Titan. I'm just insulting you. I think we should move on to the next episode.
Please.
For what in your life do you feel most grateful?
My dad. Because he's just the fucking best, and he's just such a great fucking role model. Like, I wish I was half as good as a guy my dad was, and he's just been so, like, foundational in forming me as a person and like setting my moral compass. You know, it's like, you know, go set a watchman. It's like he's the person to which I set my moral clock to. So yeah, my dad, he's fucking awesome. Love you, Dad.
Love you, DT's dad. What's your dad's name?
Dave.
Love you, Dave. I would say I'm grateful for my health, both mental, physical.
Yeah, like that's the thing I was like thinking about. I totally agree with that too. Sorry to co-opt your answer, but it's just like holy shit, like I, other than being morbidly obese, I don't have any health problems. Like other than being like fat, I really don't have any other health problems. Like being like mentally all there, you know.
Just being like in a good like
in a good mental space too. Yeah, I'm not depressed anymore too. That's fucking awesome. Yeah. But my dad's better than not having depression.
You think it might be time for a song? I think we're 20 minutes in. I think
that's true. We're playing a song now. Enjoy. Which one? Wait, which one?
Let's save this for the end.
This okay. So we'll play.
we are starting with "Disorder" by Joy Division.
Enjoy or don't.
Please do.
Or don't.
Really good so far.
Good questions.
Oh, can you hear it? There's a way you can hear it.
Yeah, just putting your.
I know, but like through the computer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You plug this in. You unplug it here. What? Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
I just love Joy Division.
These sensations make me feel the presence of a normal man.
And this way the YouTube can hear it too.
These sensations bear the answers waiting for another day. I've got the spirit music feeling, take the shovel away.
You misspoke my name.
DT.
It's D.T. You added a couple extra dots there. No, it's D.T. You fucking misspelled it! You misspelled my
It's
name.
getting fast and moving fast, and now it's getting out of hand. On the 10th floor down the back.
Do it on yours because you're doing the same.
No, in zero context.
Getting frequent now.
Plus, I can't like start little stuff. I don't want to start recording. Yeah, this is a good ass song.
Did you believe this came out in the 70s?
What the fuck?
I mean, this is a remaster. Well, I'm not sure.
Seriously? Yeah, I think.
Look up Joy Division. Unknown Pleasures. That's the album it's on.
What the,
1979.
wow.
I mean, this is a remaster.
Oh, it's fucking gorgeous.
Did you ever listen to Joy Division?
I think I've listened through this entire album.
It's not on this album, but that's like. Also, that's like one of the best covers.
Oh yeah, fucking totally. Like, this is awesome.
I have this record. How much do we have? Oh, we'll get to 14 all of a sudden. Do we have 14?
No.
We jumped from like 9 to 14.
Yeah, 45 seconds.
I hope we're on air.
We are. We can test by
Yeah, we're on.
I got the spirit, but lose a feeling. I got the
I'm gonna start this right
but lose a feeling.
Do the end. We should probably do like not the way we're doing it. I don't think we're gonna try.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll
How many songs do we have?
We have a lot, but we don't have to play them all.
I do one of yours.
Yeah, sure. One of mine, and then yours last. But I believe
maybe one more in between.
I believe we are back online. Stop making
sense.
K.
We're 10 questions into the 36.
Yep, 10 questions
For all
in.
you math majors, how much is that? I'm not gonna say.
Fuck, do your own math, majors.
That's what I just said. Okay, number 10.
Number 10. If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
Honestly, I wouldn't. I am like my childhood. Like I was incredibly privileged
Mm-hmm.
because having like both parents in my life, and then like being in a like a well off economic state, and like I was extremely privileged growing up. So, right as of now, I think I wouldn't really change anything.
I completely agree. Like, I had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful childhood. And I love the way that my parents raised me. So, and like you said, privileged as fuck. Holy shit. Good God.
If I was like gonna change something, I would probably been like more health conscious because like
I was gonna say the same.
I am overweight.
Me
I probably
too.
would have changed more like not as like overeaten in my childhood.
Mhm, yeah, but that's the thing. Like, the question is how, if you can change the way you were raised,
Yeah.
because then that's like,
But it's
your
also, like-
parents being imposing that on you.
Well, they didn't, but like my parents are both like my parents are both overweight.
Mhm.
So like
both my parents are like, dude, my dad is fucking jacked. It's crazy. That's why I look
Ooh.
up to him so.
so your dad is a daddy.
Dude, my dad is like over 60, yet he looks fucking 30.
DT, I'm gonna fuck your dad.
You know, if I swung that way, I would probably. And if he
What do you
wasn't
mean
my dad,
swing that way?
Oh,
Yo, what? Swing that way? You don't have to swing that way to just fuck your parents. Hold the phone. That's not what swing that way means. DT, fucking your dad is not swing that
God
way.
fucking
That's a
damn
crime.
it.
What are you talking
God
about?
fucking damn it. Okay, next question. 11.
No, Skip. We're skipping. Take 4.
Take 4 minutes until you're. Oh god, that's
Next.
too much fucking time. We're skipping 11.
Next. We'll come back and do a whole ass show.
What? Yeah, seriously. One quality or ability, what would it be?
If you could wake up tomorrow.
Yeah, we have to read the questions out loud. I forgot about that.
If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be? Superpowers.
Yeah, I would, if I could have any ability, I would wake up tomorrow and have my stand ability, and I'd have my stand, Siva Gunner. Siva Gunner
That's
is a
copyrighted.
humanoid type stand. Has a head for a heart and a triangle body, arms that can change shape and have legs that are both triangles also. And if I draw something and then draw my little signature on it and then click the pen, it'll come out of the paper and be a real object.
Isn't that already a JoJo character, like similar to that one?
It's a stand.
I haven't seen JoJo, by the way, but like I remember seeing a guy who draws.
Oh yeah, that's Rohan, and his hands stand heaven's door, but it's different because he writes commands into people and turns things into books. I turn drawings into real things. It's different.
If I would give myself like Doctor Strange powers.
Oh
Like
fuck yeah!
control over, like magical control, because that's badass.
That is very badass. Set number 2. If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know?
My future, basically just future in general.
Mhm.
Like, what do I like? My career. Do I have kids? Do I ever get married? Do I die? But it's also like, is it worth knowing that information? Like, I've always wondered, like, if someone like is told their future, does that ruin their life? Because then now, like, there's no, like, you can't enjoy anything anymore because you already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that is definitely a philosophical question. I would ask the crystal ball for a list of specific steps that I have to take in order to use my life to maximize the benefit for other human beings as much as possible. So I want the crystal ball to tell me how to maximize my life in order to help other people as much as I can.
DT, you're just trying to look good because you just said you would fuck your dad.
I do not want to fuck my dad. First of all, I am straight, And so I'm not attracted
I'm
to
just
having
kidding.
intercourse with
I'm
the
just
same
kidding.
the same gender, and also he's my fucking dad. I would not. I you know I should have started off with that. Don't know why
I'm so happy the
clung to
people
my
that are just now
sexuality.
tuning in are like,
You know.
next question.
Next question. Is there something that you've dreamed of doing a long time? Why haven't you done it?
There's something I dreamed of, and I haven't done it yet because I'm at Lyon College. But if my dream is basically my dream career would be like directing my own films. And I haven't done it yet because I live in Arkansas. Which I know is really not an excuse. Like, Matthew McConaughey has a really interesting story where he's just like, you just got to do it. But, like, that doesn't work for everyone. I want, because, like, I'm also wanting to be a teacher.
Yeah.
It's like, so, and that's also something I really want to do. So it's like, what you want to do versus your dreams in life. Like, should you go do what you want to do? And, like, you know you can attain it, but then you have your dream, which you do not know you can attain it, but you know it's always what you wanted to do. And I've decided to go with the one that ensures me that I'll have a place, a career.
I see. That's interesting because I don't have a traditional dream like that. I don't have a goal, like a long-term goal like that. I guess what I've wanted to do since 2018 is fix the jet ski. Because I lost the jet ski key in the sea. And
oh, is this what your
and
perfect?
I've never-
Oh, Diki's perfect game.
and I've never and I want the jet ski key back so I can go ride in my jet ski again.
That was some Marvel after credit shit you just pulled right there. Like, you lost the jet ski key this whole time.
Yeah, the jet ski key is in the bottom of the lake. You know, my perfect day would be if I didn't lose the lake. Then my life would be so much better. What is the greatest accomplishment of your life?
Damn. I don't know.
You have to answer the question, just.
I mean, I got accomplishments, but looking back, that's bullshit.
Wow, really?
I mean, I'm gonna eat the Starburst.
Okay. I'll answer mine.
Go ahead,
I
Dickie.
think that's a good answer. It's like, I don't know. You know, it's hard since we are so young. You know, it's hard to, like, see what you're... I guess, you know, looking back on it, one thing that I did do, which was pretty cool, is I saved someone's life, possibly. So I broke up a fight where this guy, Big E, picked up and spun upside down.
Big E?
Big E, that was his name.
You got in a fight with famous rapper Biggie Smalls?
I did. Biggie Smalls picked up Jack McGahee, turned him upside down. He was about to drop him head first, upside down, but I picked him up and put him back on his feet and went, no, no, no. That was definitely the height and the coolest thing I did in high school, was breaking up that fight in a badass way. And, you know, potentially I saved that guy's life. Because if, you know, Biggie would to have dropped him on his neck, straight on his head, could have died. So I possibly saved a life there. I don't know for certain. That was pretty cool. And hopefully I've had a positive impact on other people's lives just with my interactions with them. I hope I have, anyway. If not, then that sucks. But, you know.
I'm gonna kind of go off that answer. I think my greatest accomplishment has been the relationships and the friendships I've made. So I believe I've been lucky enough to make... Like, I find it easy to, like, just be friends with someone.
Yeah, same.
And, like, I think my, like, greatest accomplishment is just, like, the friends I've made. Because, like, my friend group in high school, like, they were good, but, like, my friend group, like, now is, like, I'm, like, extremely lucky to have them.
Yeah, shout out to Third Floor Whiteside gang. You guys are fucking awesome.
Shout out to Third Floor Whiteside, but also, like, shout out to Lion, like, the smallness of it. Like, it's easy to, like, make friends.
Yeah.
Because, like, being in, like, the honors, like, in Third Floor, like, it's very easy making friends with people you live with. But, like, also, like, outside of that, and the friends I've made, I've, like, dang. Lion, you did something, Lion. You did something.
So that transition as well, what do you most value in a friendship, Justin?
I think just, like, a bond. Like, I know that's kind of, like, restating it, but, like, just knowing, like, they're there. And like if you need someone to like rely on, like you can always just be like, hey, I'm having a bad day. Can I talk to you about it? And like knowing they'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, I like there's something that's like it's almost hard to put to words like what's a good quality in a friend and like what's his phone just got charged back up. Because it's like I think a bond is a really good way to describe it because like like there's a certain closeness I have with some of my best friends. You know, it's like indescribable. You know, someone you could call it like a brotherhood, for example, or some other connection like that. I don't know.
Mhm.
So.
I'm just now reading what my phone just got charged, everybody, and I'm just reading what Dr. Shoga put in the group me. And yes, that is Joy Division, one of the greatest bands.
Great band.
I also recommend watching. I'm just now getting DT. I was very late for the show. I'm also now just getting DT's text like get here.
True. Okay,
but yes.
So
Everyone, Joy Division. I'm sorry, DT.
That's okay.
Joy Division is one of the greatest bands of all time. If you've not listened to Joy Division, you need to. And also, please, I forget the name. Will you look it up real quick? The Joy Division movie is one of the greatest movies, greatest band movies of all time.
Wow, is it
It's-
better than Stop Making Sense?
We're not
Control.
Yeah, it's Control from because the typical band movie is oh, no one knows us, succeeding. Bad stuff happens, we come together.
Yeah.
That's not what Control is.
No.
It's it's sad the entire time.
No, yeah, that makes sense given their music. Like after
And
listening
have
to
you-
their first album, it just gave me a fucking stomach ache.
And also Ian Curtis is his life story is one of the saddest things.
Jesus, I will give that a watch later. Justin,
Yes.
what is your most treasured memory?
Why don't you go on that, DT? You have an instrument. Let me get a little funk. That's a hard question.
That is a hard question. Because I know my favorite day and my favorite moment so far has been jet skiing, you know. But that's a very different thing than treasured. I think intimacy. You know, I think very highly of that day and of that feeling of freedom. You know, being out on the waters and whatnot. I don't know if it's what's a good just all my time up in Emerald Bay with my grandma. That's where the jet ski in the lake is. Just all my memories in Emerald Bay. Those are the ones I hold most near and dear to my heart.
Yeah. I don't really I don't have a treasured memory. I
Mhm.
would say I have treasured memories.
Yeah.
Because I don't really think you can kind of just limit yourself.
Yeah, of course.
One. But growing up and going on trips with my family, and I would say I have treasured memories here.
True.
Like-
True. Yeah, I would say so. One memory that comes to mind is driving, leaving home alone, coming up to college, listening to "This Must Be the Place" by the Talking Heads, and crying my eyes out while singing along to the lyrics is one of my most treasured memories. Just because it's just a euphoric release of emotion after so much uncertainty, you know, and just going into an unknown whole area. That's treasured.
We got really deep.
What is?
And I'm
we're
liking it.
getting deeper. What is your most terrible memory?
This is another hard one.
I know. I have to think about this too because I don't.
I would say, and this is gonna get really deep again.
Okay.
I would say not getting close enough to a family member before they passed.
Yeah.
'Cause she died in a hit and run,
Oh
and
fuck.
I was still young at the time and shy, and I regret not building more of a connection with her.
Mhm.
So that's I would say one of them.
I have a similar story with my grandpa because he was dying of pancreatic cancer. And I remember, the last time I went to saw him, I remember thinking to myself, if you have any questions, you better ask him now because you won't get to ask him again. But I threw that question out of my mind because I'm like, no, that's not right. And I wish I would have listened to my brain, and I wish I would have talked to him because that was my last chance.
Yeah, similar like another one of mine. Similar to that one is my grandfather also had dementia. He had I don't remember, he had Alzheimer's or dementia, and like I was also young at the time and I didn't understand it, and so like I remember like I was scared of my grandfather at the time because I didn't understand what he was happening and what he was going through.
That's
So like to this day I regret like being scared of like my grandfather in his dying moments, and like I haven't talked to this to my family at all.
No.
Because like it's hard to talk about.
Yeah, definitely.
And like, cause now looking about it, like, why was I scared? Why didn't I like spend my last his last moments alive?
I mean, you could feel guilty about that, but then again, like that's kind of it's illogical because you were just a kid. You didn't know any better to be afraid. I remember I had a similar experience with my grandma Kay. She was dying of like brain cancer or lung cancer or something, and because of that, she was in pain, and so she was really grouchy. And so, like, my only memories of her are, like, sitting on the couch, bald, being, like, an angry old woman. And I know my mom is sad about that because it's, like, that's not the memory that, that's not the legacy that, she had. And, like, looking at old photos and hearing about her legacy, looking at her paintings, it's clear, like, that's not the woman that she was. And yet that's the only impression that I had her personally. And so it's really tragic in a way that, you experience people how they are at the end of their lives. That's not characteristic of their true nature.
Yeah, and it's like being like young and like seeing like experiencing like these kind of things. It's like it's hard like not to be like in a childhood mindset, and then like as you grow up and you figure out, and like because I like there's nothing we really could have done.
Yeah.
But it's like it's still hard to look back and like not kind of blame yourself in a way.
Yeah, definitely. But you can't. You have to. You have to not blame. You have to move forward. You can't blame yourself. Speaking of forward, if you knew in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you are living now? Why?
I think I would be more charitable. I like to think I am, but I think I could be more.
Yeah. This is a hard question for me because it's like if I knew I had a year to live, like I would definitely fucking like drop out of school, and I would just
see the world, or just
because like this gets back to the like main dilemma of my life. It's like, how do I best better the world with my life? How do I help as many people as possible being while I'm here, while I'm alive? How do I do that? I don't know how to do that, but that's what I want to do, and so it's hard. I mean, I guess I'd drop out of school. I think I'd like to travel. I'd like to just experience as much life as possible before it's gone. It's interesting. When I was religious, I would definitely, if I knew the day, then I'd be like spend as much time praying and shit. Fuck it. I might as well take my last rites before, just in case it's real. But I don't think I'd spend as much time in prayer as I thought. If I knew, I'd spend. That's a lie. I probably would spend a lot of time, but I would also just try to use the time that I had now to better the lives of others if I could.
Yeah, I think I would probably stop thinking about myself. Probably.
Yeah.
Because like, I know it's gonna I'm gonna be gone in a year. So like, why
doesn't
worry?
matter.
Like, why worry about?
Yeah, man.
We're getting deep, but I think it's good.
Yeah. What does friendship mean to you, Justin?
I kind of said this earlier but like, relying on a person. But like relying on a person, but then also like just also someone like you're comfortable with, and like someone like who makes you feel wanted and like needed. Yeah.
I think for me it's like someone that you can really click with. And like normally it's like, people who have different goal, you have similar interests or something, but somehow you talk to someone you just click with them. It's like, I like this person. There's just natural chemistry there. I don't know who this person. No, there's just a person who lives on second floor Whiteside. I was just met with him in the elevator, and there's just like instant chemistry there between me and this random person I never knew. It's like, holy shit, this is a cool fucking guy. I'd like to be friends with this person, you know. So I think there's just something there. It's like you become friends or you don't. You know, it's like
Yeah.
some chemistry there. It's just a bond. I don't know.
Like
That's friendship.
I wouldn't like say like you can sometimes like tell like you could just see like but I think it's more like it's not always that. I'm trying I guess I'm trying to say is like don't always assume like if things don't click immediately friendship can
True.
because like there's people like you friends always start out as strangers and strangers are awkward.
Yeah.
And then like you have to let the process like I've been surprised how like fast I've made friends here, but I think that could be because how close and like we're like I see basically almost everyone every day.
True.
But like I would say sometimes like meeting new people, friendship can take a little bit, but I think the reward is a payoff in the end because then like a new friend is it's a new friend. It's something that should be celebrated.
Yeah, I think that's a lot more right than my assessment.
No, like I'm not disagreeing with yours.
No, but I would agree more with yours. That mine
I'm
was
saying,
a little
like-
short-sighted, and
like-
I agree.
Like I do agree with you. Like sometimes you can just tell.
Sometimes, but I think the better friendships are the ones that maybe are slow and take a while to grow. You know, versus like maybe you're just like hit it off really well at first, but then it just like fizzles out. You know.
But it really just depends.
Yeah.
What we got next?
What roles do love and affection play in your life?
I don't.
Would you like me to answer first, so that you can gather your thoughts?
Yeah.
I don't know, because it's like I was taught and raised in the Catholic Church very much, and so it's like it was like growing up around that like agape and the idea of like the different distinctions of love and how like romantic love is like at the bottom, right? Like
Yeah.
romantic love is like at the bottom, and then you have like friendship is better than that. Then like the love that you
with
have
God
between
is at
siblings, you know, and the love of God is at the top. It's like the love that parents have for their children, right? And so it's like I try to love everyone, you know, in that kind and caring and friendship sort of way, which according to the teaching of the church, and like and because of that I still kind of hold that even though I don't associate with the church anymore. Like because of that, like I just see as like being friends with someone is much more like intimate than like being like romantically involved. And like affection, like I'm really not too familiar with affection or like physical affection. It's just like not really my thing. I don't really like to be touched, and a lot of that honestly does come from like self-loathing. Like I don't view my body as something that is good, and so like do not touch me because I am yucky, basically, is kind of where that comes. But I think I try to be a very loving person, but very like I guess platonically loving, not so much romantically, I suppose.
Yeah. I would say I really like a lot of what you said. I would say probably for me, love and affection is more at this time friends and family. Whereas like love of my parents, like you said, but it's also like just like love and support of friends. We're like, because like as you said, you're not touchy. Like I'm okay with touch, and it's like I don't mind that, and like. But it's for me. I think it's more like touch. Of course, is like love and affection, but for me, it's like. As for me, I think right now I would lean it's more like mentally, like just knowing in your mind that like a person loves you, and like like cares for you. I think that's the role it's playing for me right now. Because like I know the people around me like truly do care for me, or at least I hope they do. But like I know that they do, more than like physical touch.
Yeah.
And like I don't mind that, but like I think having the mental like love is like for me. I think knowing that that's there is more of like a plus.
Definitely.
But
Definitely. Yeah. Alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner. A total of 5 items.
Are you certain, DT?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. What do you mean, oh fuck?
Oh, goddamn.
DT, that's strike 3.
You are, like, very caring and affectionate, and you are a very, very good friend to, like, other people. So, 1.
I would say, DT, you're very outgoing, and, like, and, like, you're not afraid to, like, talk to people and, like, make friends and make sure, like, other people are, like, having, like, fun in a group.
Yeah. I would say, Justin, you are a very orderly and a good person. Just looking in your room, I can tell you're a good roommate, you're a good person. I feel like you are a very good person, like an easy person to live with. I haven't lived with you, but just looking at your rooms compared to my roommate, fuck you, Logan. You're way better. Like you're my ideal roommate. There we go. Shots have been fired. Clean the fucking room already.
Oh my god.
Get rid of your stuff.
I guess number 2 is you're not afraid to share your opinion. Like you say it as it is. Damn, DT.
Thank you. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm bad at complimenting people. Oh, let me think, Justin. I'm closing my eyes to see the essence of Justin.
Thick. Fatty with a PH.
I like your sense of humor. You know, you are very confident with your sense of humor. You know what it is, and like you go straight for the toes, right? You go straight for the toes. It's like
Toesy wosies.
Yeah. It's like your humor is very, very specific and sharp and on the point. It's like, well, shit, there it is. He's just fucking saying the joke, and I appreciate that.
I will. Can you add that I'm not a dick?
You're not a dick. What?
Like, I mean, like, that's a really nice compliment. But like, I can see how people be like,
No.
well, he's just so fucking jokester, isn't he?
No, you're not. Well, you're not just a jokester.
I don't just say shit to, like, I'm not, like, I don't ruin the mood by being funny. I do appreciate the compliment.
I'll compliment you next, but it's supposed to be a back and forth.
I know, I just don't want people to be like, well, I could pour my hat out, and he would say I'm a fucking Ku Klux chicken. I don't even know what I just said.
No.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I would say, you're very, like, driven. Like, you set goals for yourself, and, like, the other day you were, like, this work that you've done for, like, an amount of time is, like, finally came to fruition, and, like, you really, like, driven, and, like, you know what you want.
Yeah, thank you. I would say that you are very, very... You're very emotionally and socially intelligent. And that's a character I value very much in people, and that goes into like not being a dick. Like, you know when to joke around, you know when to be serious. You're very, very good at that and balancing that, and knowing how not to be a dick and how to just like balance that, and like knowing even better than me like social situations and like how to deal with that.
Did you end on the middle finger?
Yes, it's called a joke. Aren't I funny?
Wait, I have 2 more, don't I?
I don't know, something.
Let's just... Oh, I have 2 more. I would say... I'm trying to think, because, like, I know what, like, the qualities... I'm trying to think of, like, how I should word it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, like, you're not afraid to apologize. Like... you want to make sure, like, you've asked me a few times, like, hey, like, I just wanted to see, like, did I do something wrong? And, like, if you did, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And, like, I think that's a great quality. Like, you know, like, you recognize, like, when it's time, like, to apologize.
Thank you. I don't want to hurt people. Oh, God, I It's hard to end because it's like you want to end with a bang, you know.
I think we had so far they've been banged.
This is kind of a cop out, but I would say like you have been a very good friend. You've been a very good radio show host. You know, you've just like you've been a wonderful friend to me for the short time I've known you. You know, we've bonded very quickly over, you know, talking heads and things, and then this has turned into this whole radio show, and you've been a wonderful radio show host, Justin, and I couldn't do the show with anyone else. You're welcome. Now give me my compliment.
I would say the last one is like you're not only easy to talk to, but like people like you're like always there to talk to, if that makes sense. Like I know like we like there's been like a lot of times where like we just stay up talking to like 3 a.m.
True.
And just like not a lot. There's not like you can do that, but like with people, but like just knowing like hey, there's my like you can talk to anything. Like you could talk to anything, but with you.
True.
I will say we are what we have. I have to be leaving in 5 minutes, and this has been. I think we should honestly save the rest of them for. Like,
yeah, should we save the rest of them for next show? Because we're at number 23.
I say let's finish up 23 and 24 and finish set 3 next.
Okay, good idea.
This has been a really good episode.
This has been a great episode. How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood is happier than most other people's?
Yes, like we said earlier,
Yes.
I've been incredibly privileged, and
my family is fucking awesome. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Both my mom and my dad love me so goddamn much. My siblings are great. You know, they were a little annoyed. They're siblings, you know.
Yeah.
But my mom and dad especially just have nothing but love and care for me and support. And so that's the best gift you can ask for, really.
Yeah, kind of. I'm similar to DT. Like we've said a bunch of times, like I've been lucky enough to grow up with a very positive family like life. So like I would say I've been privileged enough to have a happy childhood, and we are very close and affectionate. So like yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about your relationship with your mother, Justin?
I have an amazing relationship with my mother.
Nice. I have a pretty good relationship with my mother. Like I feel sad because like I know for a fact we were a lot closer when I was younger, and I think just of a nature of like growing and just like going to high school and like seeing her less and being like becoming less reliant,
Becoming
as
more
a
of
high
like an
school-
individual.
Yeah, becoming more. Becoming less reliant on her. What was like hard for her, a little. But overall, have a very good relationship with my mom. It's sad because like it's like I remember her saying like, man, you know, we used to be peas in a pod and like we're not anymore, and that made me sad because it's true since like I hadn't been at home very often just because you know I'd been going to high school and driving myself and stuff, so there's just not as much mother-son time through high school, and now even less now that I'm up in college. But overall pretty good, not as good as when I was a youngster.
I think I was lucky enough growing up in Highland, which is like very, very, very small. Being like really like there's no place to be but school and home.
True.
And also like in high school, I was not really. I'm not gonna lie, I needed my mom and dad to do a lot. I didn't take my driving test. I didn't take my permit test till like a year and a half. Almost 2 years after you were supposed to take it.
Oh wow!
Just because I didn't have a genuine interest in driving, but then my mom's like, "Well, I'm gonna need you to pick your brother up," and so like I started to become. But it's also like I've always felt the most comfortable like where I live. So like now like on campus, the most comfortable place I feel is like my dorm hall.
Definitely.
When I was in high school, my most comfortable place was my home, and so like I think that helped me.
True.
I think this is a good place to end.
Yeah, I think we've answered enough questions right to at least warrant the next show.
What do we have about 11 more?
Yeah, 24. We have 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. We have 8 questions.
Let's scroll down. I think there's 36, weren't there?
Oh yeah, 30. Oh, so many. Yeah, there are 36 more.
So
quick maths. 24 minus 30. We have 12. Yeah, 12.
So we'll save the next 10 for
12.
next 12?
Yeah.
Aren't we on 20? Oh, we're on 20.
24.
25?
Yeah, because it's
36.
36. 24 minus 36 is 12.
36.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I said that! Oh!
So we're gonna save the next 12 for
questions
next
for
episode.
next episode.
So make sure to listen in. But
yes.
I think this has been an amazing episode.
Indeed. Got nice and emotional.
But like it got
wonderful bonding
it
experience.
was, and I hope our listeners reflected, heard all our drama.
Indeed. I hope you also were answering these questions along with us and seeing if you're compatible.
And I hope you all are just having a good day.
Because fun fact, Justin, this is a lie. It's because it's not proven to fall in love instantly. It's just a good way to get to know strangers better. It's to become more intimate.
And we just high-fived.
High-fived live on KILT Radio.
And once again, we thank you for listening to Stop
Making sense.
We are going to leave you off with one of my favorite songs, Vapor Trail by Ride. Good night, everybody.
Goodbye. Oh, here.
I do have to leave, but I want to listen to at least the first part of this.
Woo! Good song. Good show. That was fun.
That was a good ass episode.
That was good. Those are good questions. Those are such
I was
good
surprised. I thought they were gonna be like, what's your sexual fetish? I'm like, what the fuck?
No. These are some answers only.
This is a good ass song. The theme? I don't know how I knew it was gonna end like this. It's like it's.
I like it. I found out what is it? The chili con? What is it?
The chili song.
Who's all doing it?
It's what's like people are cooking. It's like Lamonte and like other people, but I sure wanted to go to it. And no one else was going with it, and I don't have anything to do. So like, and she didn't want to go by herself, so I had to go with her.
I could tag along.
Well, I have to like it's right now, so like I have to.
That's true.
I mean, you could come down after each of those.
Yeah. How,
Like,
do you have to pay for it or anything?
It's in the cap. But I have like I'm gonna hit that.
Yeah. Go. I might meet up with you. I might not. We'll see how I feel.
Good show, dude.
Good show.
Jam, am I right?
Yeah, I'm gonna jam out with you.
You can just control the radio for one tonight, huh?
I will. I'm actually tempted to. Bye, everybody. Goodbye.
I kind of also want to say this is because I'm on this.
But I just want to go be a good friend and be dependable.
You hate seeing me go, but you love watching me leave. I'll see you, dude. See you, man.
Home, where I want to be, come back, turn me on. are listening. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. You are listening to KILT Radio. You are listening to the Stop Making Sense After Show. Yeah, the official show's over now, but I had a couple songs. I have a couple songs that I had queued up, but I didn't get to play since, Justin and I were just doing a bunch of talking. We're just talking all show. And so I just kind of wanted to be a DJ for a little bit and just let you listen to some songs that we played out for this show. But Justin had to leave early, which he actually kind of didn't, but whatever. But yeah, here's some songs that I like, and I'm going to force you to listen to. Starting with It's Just a Burning Memory by The Caretaker. Please enjoy. I don't know, my friend's texting me. I can meld these together. Hold on.